Well, hello there, and welcome back to my channel where I make quality content that nobody really asked for. In today's video is another convention haul because I recently went to Washington State SummerCon and I bought a lot of cool stuff there and I spent a lot of money. So I just want to show you guys all the cool stuff that I got at this convention, because this convention was really cool because the vendors were toy vendors. So it's all different people selling their toy stuff, and it was a happy place for me. So I bought a lot of cool things and I just cannot wait to show you guys. So let's just dive right into the video. So as I mentioned before, the convention that I went to is Washington State SummerCon, and it's my favorite convention, I think, because they have great stars, they have great people. I just really like it. And my favorite thing about Washington State SummerCon is the vendors, because a lot of conventions, the vendors are like actual like companies like Tokidoki or like stuff like that. But for this convention, a lot of the vendors were actually toy vendors, like people who sell toys. And I was just on that because obviously I'm a toy collector, like toys and cosplay, my two favorite things, and that really explains this channel right here. But yeah, when I walked in and saw all the toys, it was basically a toy fair and I was just in a very happy place. But the thing with a lot of like toy shows and stuff that I go to in my area, a lot of people sell like action figures and stuff like that, and I don't really collect action figures as much versus as dolls. So when I saw that they had dolls representing at this convention, I went crazy. That's why I spent a lot more money than I expected to. So let's just show you the stuff that I got, and most of it is in this giant bag here, and it's a lot, and I spent a lot. So yeah. So the first thing that I bought was actually at the second vendor that I saw, and I saw that he was selling DC superhero girl dolls. If you don't know, I'm a giant fan of DC, and the reason why I like DC superhero girl dolls is not because I love DC superhero girls, but I just love the dolls in general. I think they're cute, and I would love to own a lot of them, and I did bought a lot of them, pun intended. I actually have a video on this channel of me having like this DC superhero girl like doll haul, and I got like Starfire and Blackfire and all that jazz, but I'm still missing a lot. And I saw that this vendor was selling DC superhero girl dolls for a reasonable price, and they're in reasonable condition, because like you can get DC superhero girl dolls on the secondhand market for a reasonable price, but they're always like in a kind of crusty condition. So I saw that he has semi-okay dolls and a semi-okay price, so I literally bought all of them. Well, not all of them, because some I already had, but yeah. And that was just giant baggies. So I'm just gonna put it on this table right here. And so, let me show you the ones that I got. So, I said all the dolls I got were mostly DC superhero girl dolls. So let's just grab the first one I see in this bag. So they're all $10, which I thought was an original price. So, and like the way I look for dolls secondhand is they have to have almost head to toe clothes. They don't have all their accessories or stuff like that, but as long as they have at least a shirt or pant and their shoes, and they are in semi-okay condition, I'll take them, right? So yeah, the first one here was the one I was most excited for, is Bumblebee, because I love Bumblebee, like especially in like Teen Titans with the Titans East. I love a strong, independent female character, and she's awesome. And this doll is really cool. So yeah, I have this Bumblebee doll. I said I got all of this for $10, and she mostly has all her stuff. I think the only thing she's missing really is like her little, I'm not quite sure, but she has this little like how much Starfire and Blackfire had the little lightning bolt thing, but it's in yellow. But I actually have that in my storage somewhere, so but that's good. But yeah, here she is. She has a little mark on her face, but I thought, oh, I can try to get that out with like acetone. But other than that, she's pretty good. Like, of course, like I fixed all these dolls' hairs because he kind of just them all in ponytails. But yeah, here's Bumblebee, and she is so cool because she has wings. Like, hello, and the wings are in great condition. And like she has, I don't know, she just really cool, and I really like her, and I can't wait to fix her all up and make her look really good. And it says she has most of her stuff, but I said most importantly is just most of the clothes and the shoes for me. And so I saw that he had her $10. I just had to snatch my little baby hands on her. I got like 6 dolls. So another one that I got is one I didn't expect to like so much, and this is one character I didn't expect that I wanted to buy. It's Miss Freeze. I didn't really want her at first. Like, you know, like when it comes to me buying dolls, like I have my list of dolls I want to buy first, and somehow I managed to grab my hands on another one. I will buy it, but she was not on my radar. But I saw her at the show. She was only $10. Like, well, if I'm buying everybody else, might as well buy her. And I actually really, really like her. Because, I don't know, she reminds me of Abby from Monster High. And I don't have an Abby doll, but I have a Miss Freeze doll. So that kind of works. But does she give you, like, Abby Bonnable vibes from Monster High? I mean, that's why I like her so much. But yeah, I mean, she is missing her jewelry pieces. Like, she had, like, a necklace and a belt piece. But, like, when I saw her on secondhand, they all look like the same. Like, she doesn't have like her jewelry, but she doesn't like her shoes or anything. So like, I'd rather have, like I said, all the clothes and the shoes versus missing shoes and all this stuff. She was a condition I'm okay with. But yeah, she actually is very pretty, and her skin is slightly shiny. Like, it's not like super iridescent versus like a Rainbow High doll, but it has like some sort of like frosted texture. And I really like that. And she has this mark on her chin, but it doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, she is actually a very pretty doll. And I'm glad I got my hands on her because, like I said, she wasn't on my radar to buy. But, like, now I really like her. And I think she's probably one of my favorite DC superhero girls. And one day, maybe I'd like to have her complete. Like, maybe I might buy another in a lot that has her jewelry or something. But for now, I have a mostly complete one. And I'm okay with that. And then another one that I got is another Batgirl, because I have like the action one that like shoots little like batarangs at people, and I actually really like that doll. But I really wanted a normal Batgirl, and she's not really complete, but I said she's complete enough for me. She's just missing like her mask, but I just thought, oh, I can make a mask. And she also missing one of her gauntlets, but if I pose her in a certain way like this, it doesn't bother me too much. So yeah, I said the seller put like all their hairs in ponytails, so I can't wait to fix up their hair and then put her cowl on. But yeah, I have Batgirl, and I grew to really love Batgirl. Like, I always liked Barbara Gordon. I always thought she was such a nice character. But like my best friend, like, favorite superhero right now is like Batgirl, so I had this new appreciation for her. And like, I really love her, so I'm so glad I have two. I have this one and the action battering one. And then another one here that I'm super excited for. She was actually one that I really wanted, which is Katana. Because I'm a sucker for Asian dolls, because I am half Asian, so yeah. And I really like her, and I think she's mostly complete. I said they're missing like their like weapons and stuff, but like I don't really put that stuff on display, so they're complete enough for me. And she is super cool, and I really want the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Katana doll, but I just don't have space for that right now. So maybe one day, I'm sure I can find her for a reasonable price. But I really, really want the San Diego Comic-Con version of her. But I think she's a really cool doll, and like she's red and black. Red and black is like my favorite color combo. So like she's just on it for me. I think she looks cool. I like that she has armor, and her hair is actually the nicest from the lot that I got here. But yeah, she's awesome, and I love her a lot. And then I also got another Starfire. This is like it's like the fancy outfit one. Like, I know in the movie it was like Intergalactic Games or something, and they were like their fancy outfits to greet the schools. And so I saw her, and on a secondhand market, she's not expensive. She's not like Monster High expensive, but she's like she's not exactly the cheapest DC superhero girl doll to own. So when I saw like the seller had her for $10, and she's mostly complete, the only thing she is missing is one of her gauntlets. But I thought if I display her correctly and have like her cape over like this or something, it won't bother me. That, and like her gauntlets is the normal Starfire gauntlets. So I'm sure I can find gauntlets, or I can make my own. But yeah, she is complete. She even had her crown, which I didn't know. for when I first bought her until I look at her again. I realized she still has her crowns. Again, she's a fixer-upper doll, but she was, I said, $10, and you can't, this doll is like kind of expensive on the secondhand market. It's not expensive, but expensive for what the worth is. So yeah, and I said I like Starfire, so I have two. I said I think I might be sick of Dick Grayson because the redhead from DC Superhero Girl, Poison Ivy, Batgirl, and Starfire tend to be my favorite dolls. So like, hello, redheads. I guess I might be Dick Grayson, right? But yeah, I'm glad to have this Starfire because I really wanted her. So yeah, I said she's missing her gauntlet, but she has everything else. And I said these are just the normal Starfire gauntlet. Like my other Starfire had the exact same gauntlet as these. So I'm sure I can find gauntlets one day. But for right now, it doesn't bother me too much. And the last one I got, I didn't know they made a doll of this character. So I was very excited when I saw her because I never seen this doll in the secondhand market. If not, I would have bought her. And this is Hawk. Sorry, I cannot say Hawk correctly in this term, but Hawk Girl. Oh my god, my brother probably make fun of me. I didn't know they made a doll of her. But they do, and she's a pretty awesome doll in my opinion. Like, she doesn't have like a molded top, but which makes sense because like she has wings, and these wings are super cool. They're metallic, they have molded on feathers, right? Like this doll is super cool. Like look at these pants, like hello. She's complete mostly, and like she even has her little mask thing. Like hello, she is super cool. And I said I didn't know they made this doll until I went to this convention, and like she was $10, so I had to snatch her up. It was so funny because like when I buy stuff I go hardcore, you know what I mean? And I told the guy, do you accept card? He's like, yes. And I came in and I'm just holding all these DC Superhero Girl dolls, like I would take all of them. He's like, well, I'm glad that I brought dolls. Unlike us doll collectors, we're hardcore people. But yeah, I'm so excited about all the DC Superhero Girl dolls, so I added more to my collection. So yeah, I'm glad that my DC Superhero Girl dolls are growing because I really love these dolls. So yeah, let's move on to the next stuff that I got at this convention. I mean, I only did one convention haul, but the way I like to do convention hauls is basically I like to do all the vendors, like the vendors, and I do the artist alley. But this convention was all over the place, so I'm just gonna go and order stuff that I bought in order. So the next thing that I bought at this convention, so it was a 3-day convention, and on Friday I bought the DC Superhero Girl dolls, and then on Saturday I bought these because I went to the artist alley. And of course, when I go to artist alley, I look for one thing, and we all know what that one thing is: Miraculous Ladybug stuff. And actually, like, I would say this, a big difference in my opinion from the ones that I go to between anime conventions and Comic Cons is, I said Comic Cons tend to have better vendors for me, but anime conventions tend to have better artist alleys. So, and I think that's true because like I went more crazy at the artist alley at SakuraCon versus here. But there's one lady, and she's actually reoccurring again on this channel, because I actually bought stuff from her before and I actually mentioned it on this channel. But she has more Miraculous Ladybug stuff because she was the only artist that sell it. So of course I bought everything that she had, but not just Miraculous, but also Teen Titans. So it's not just Miraculous, so don't worry guys. But yeah, I don't have her business card with me because it's somewhere in my room, but this is the artist. And if you watch my first Miraculous Ladybug haul, I bought stuff from her before. I bought 2 prints, a Ladybug and Cat Noir print, and I also bought 2 keychains, a Marinette and an Adrian, and she also had Miraculous Ladybug stickers, and I bought all of those. So I recommend watching my first haul because I do mention her again over there. But yeah, I saw her again at the convention. She has more Miraculous Ladybug stuff, so of course I bought them all. So, plus other things. So yeah, so she has some more prints, and I keep them in this Digimon folder. She got more prints, and of course I bought all her prints. I said I have so many Miraculous Ladybug prints now, I don't know what to put in my room, but for now they're convenient folders. But so the first one that I saw that she had, and I had to have it because it's different, is she had a purple tigress print. Like, hello, love that, because a lot of Miraculous Ladybug stuff is Ladybug and Cat Noir or Adrian and Marinette, or just the Love Squirt basically. So I don't really see other characters represented. So I'm so glad that she did this really awesome print of Purple Tigress. Also, spoiler alert for the season 4 if you have not seen it. But yeah, like hello, she is super cool and I love it. So yeah, I got this print of her. And of course, she had Adrian and Marinette print. And this is actually one of my favorite prints ever. Like, I think it's one of my favorite Miraculous Ladybug prints that I own is this Marinette and Adrian. Like, hello, it's so cute. Like, hello, just, I love it. Can't describe it. Like, I love this person work and we're friends now. Because, like, I love them so much. And, of course, she also had a Ladybug and Cat Noir one. So, of course, I've got my little hands on these. Yeah, I'm just obsessed with these prints that she has. But not just the only one. Like, man, to me, how many stuff you gonna buy? A lot. So, I also... because I got a little emotional because my mom, you know, passed away and we actually did like Marinette and, you know, Sabine, and I know I saw this print and it reminded me of my mom, especially when it says all that I am, oh hope to be, I owe it to my angel mother. And I know my mom's an angel above watching us, so I saw this print and it just made me teary and I had to get it and I love it. And this print just have a special place in my heart because it reminds me of me and my mom. And as I said, when somebody passes away, the only thing you really have left of them is the memories. So yeah, so I go put these back. We don't even get emotional on this channel before I bent them. But yeah, those are the prints that I got from this from the artist. But I also got more things in this little baggie here, so let me just take it out. Let's just finish up the Miraculous and then we can move on to the Teen Titans. She also had keychains. Like, I already had the Adrian and Marinette ones, but she had these new ones that I had not seen before, so of course I grabbed it. And it's basically the keychains version of the art prints that she had of Adrian and Marinette and Ladybug and Cat Noir. So here's one side. I didn't know it was double-sided until I bought it, but one side is Marinette and Adrian. Like, hello, this is like my favorite keychain. Like, hello, this is my favorite. And the other side, and it's also sparkle, is Ladybug and Cat Noir. And I was so obsessed with this keychain, I had to buy another one because it was double-sided. If you don't know, I'm making this giant, like, epic Miraculous Ladybug Ida bag. I'm making two. I'm making a backpack and a purse, and it's gonna be epic. And I said, for my backpack, it's gonna be like them in the superhero forms. It's like everybody there, Hawk, Mayor, and all of that. And the second, my purse is kind of like the ships, you know, like the duo keychains or like the alternate looks. Like, it's epic, and I recommend following me on Instagram at Choco Horse Popcorn because all my main updates are on that Instagram. I also have a collector's Instagram, which is Tifra, but you want up-to-date stuff, go on the Choco Horse one. So yeah, and my purse backpack, I have a lot of Luke Connect keychains, and my brother was making fun of me. He's like, you're such a Love Square stan, but you own so many Luke Connect keychains. Like, well, the fans want what the fans want. But I'm so glad that she has a Ladybug and Cat Noir keychain, so I got two. So when I have my bag, I can have both displayed. And that's it for her Miraculous stuff. But she also has Teen Titans, and obviously I'm just as obsessed with Teen Titans versus Miraculous Ladybug. Like, if I could own everything Teen Titans, I would. So I bought all her Teen Titans stickers, and she's like, do you just want the main, like, 5? And I'm like, no, I'll take all of them, because, you know, that's just who I am, right? So of course I'm super excited because she has a Beast Boy sticker, and you don't know, Beast Boy is my favorite superhero of all time. So I love him. I love him. And then she also had Raven. And then she has Cyborg. These are so cute, and I'm so obsessed. And don't worry, I'll leave all her information down below so you can buy these too, because I love her work so much. She's my favorite artist to buy from at conventions. Here's Robin. Like, she made these because she knows I'm gonna buy them, basically. We have Starfire. And they have Blackfire. Then we have Jinx. And of course my girl, Bumblebee. So I don't know how I'm going to display these, but I'm so obsessed with all these stickers that she owns. And I think that's all that I bought from her. And that's the only thing I bought from the Artist Alley. So yeah, I recommend checking out this artist below. I don't know how to say it, and I don't want to mess it up. So here's the information, and of course I'll link it down below so you can find her, because I just absolutely love her stuff. So let's move on to the next part of this video, which is more toys that I bought. Also, it's like super hot in my room. I'm like sweating my face off because like it's summer and it's like 90 degrees outside, and I don't have my fan on because I don't want the fan in my videos because it's annoying. So I'm just like dying in heat. But it's okay because I die for the stuff that I love. Come on, I think I just sneezed. Just kidding, it just fooled me. But yeah, so I'm living my best life as my haul because I got all my favorite stuff, and I'm still obsessed over the stuff I got the Artist Alley. Like, I did love that. Okay, Teen Titans and Miraculous Ladybug and Star for Fuel are just my stuff. But my secret love that only hardcore fans of me know, that I am a giant Kung Fu Panda fan. Like, if you don't know, hi, I love Kung Fu Panda. I cosplay Tigers, but nobody knows about that costume actually. And I also did Lord Chen. And like Kung Fu Panda is my thing. It's my little secret I keep to myself. You know, like I'll make it out there. Like, yes, I love Hatching a Dragon. Yes, I love Miraculous. Yes, I love everything you can see from my backgrounds. But Kung Fu Panda is something I keep a little bit hidden. And Kung Fu Panda merch also scares me. But I didn't expect to get Kung Fu Panda stuff, so I went back to the vendors, and I was stressing for a little bit because like I don't want to put like $3 on my debit card because that is kind of ridiculous, right? So like I was like $1 short in cash, which is ridiculous. This thing was only $3. I went to my brother. I'm like, yeah, Sean, they have these stuff that I want. They're $1.50, but I'm like $1 short. He's like, I got you, Tiffany. So thank you to my brother for helping me pay for this. It's kind of, like I had money, I just didn't have cash. But yeah, so what am I talking about? That's a great question, because sometimes I don't even know what I'm talking about. But so I went to this vendor. I said all of these are just toy vendors, and I saw that they were selling. I was just obsessed with this vendor because I was so obsessed with this vendor. I showed my sister the next day, like, Lucy, you gotta buy from this vendor because they had such good prices on stuff. So one of the dream of mine is to own a lot of the Kung Fu Panda like McDonald toys, because I own like the first movie McDonald toys where they had like I had Tai Long, Po, and Master Shifu. I think it's Shifu. Well, you can't see Shifu, but Shifu is actually on this shelf. Like, I love the Kung Fu Panda McDonald toys, and I own all of them, but they're kind of hard to find, or maybe I'm just having a hard time finding them, or for like a reasonable price. And then I went to this vendor and I saw that she was selling a Ziploc bags full of the Kung Fu Panda toys for $1.50 each. I was just blown away, and I was just screaming. I went to my brother. They're selling the Kung Fu Panda McDonald toys for $1.50, and I was like $1.50 short. So he helped me out there, and I'm always thankful. So he get to have some of this, but like, hello, I'm living my best life. Like, I love Kung Fu Panda, and Kung Fu Panda McDonald toys was something like was on my bucket list to get. So I'm so excited to have them. So like, take a look at them. So this is the first bag, and it said $1.50. Like, wow, that's cheaper than a Happy Meal. So we have Master Shifu. Like the reason I like the McDonald's doors is because I keep saying like Kung Fu Panda merch, they're either really awesome or they're really terrifying. And I can make a whole video on just Kung Fu Panda merch if you want me, because I'd love to make that. But like, look at that. So we have Master Shifu. And like, bro, these are totally worth $1.50 for this whole bag. We have Monkey, and Monkey is me. Like, in the Kung Fu Panda world, my brother is Po, my dad is Master Shifu, my mom is just Sister Ping, my sister is Tigress, and I am Monkey. And my favorite Monkey line is from the third movie when, you know, all the masters are going missing because of the villain, and he's like, maybe they're all at one giant party. And like, Viper's like, Monkey! And he's like, don't worry, I wasn't invited either. Like, I say that line all the time. So I love Monkey. And I think these are the second movie Kung Fu Panda toys, because I had like some of the first movie ones. Because the reason why I say these might be the second movie toys, because Master Shifu has his little green like sash on him, and he wears that in the second movie, I believe. Starting. I know he wears it for the third movie, but I think they make a Kung Fu Panda toys for the third movie. If not, I would have them. So yeah, and then we have Crane here. And he spins. Like, look at that. You got me spinning around. you know? Like, I'm in Spain without the A. You mean spin? No! Ah! So yeah, he is super cool. I love Crane. So I have these. I'm just like, I'm so upset. Okay, I'm like Poe. I want my figures 5 action figures, you know? And speaking of Poe, we also have a Poe one. And I said, I believe these must be the second movie McDonald toys, because the first movie ones, they're more interactive, because I know, because my post is Skadoosh. So yeah, so like these are more like hollow. I mean, I think they're McDonald toys. Oh yeah, and it came out 2014, so they are the least second movie toys at least. But like, look at that. Hello, I'm obsessed. Like, even in the McDonald toys, the Kung Fu Panda. Like, hello. Like, I'm pretty sure these are McDonald toys. I didn't know she spins, but yeah, we have a Viper here, and she just spins. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I think they're all from the same time. Oh, this is 2011. So that's interesting. When like the first Kung Fu Panda, I feel like it came out in 2009, not 2011. I don't know. These ones, so actually these are mixed. So these came out in 2011. Crane doesn't say anything, so you know. And then message. Okay. 2011. Like maybe it was legend. I don't know when these. I had to do more research. But yeah. Oh, wrong character. But yeah, we have Viper here, and she spins. That's pretty cool. So that's the first. Sorry, that was like all over the place. So that's like the first of the Kung Fu Panda toys. And I got the second bag. And like, hello, I'm moving my bag by. So we got a second monkey who will be donated to my brother for helping me give me $1. So we have 2 of the same monkeys. So one of these will go to my brother. And we also have another Crane, but he's a little bit different than the first Crane. And he's a little bit cooler in my opinion. Cause he can like move his arm. What can like he has buttons. Oh, he can do this. I think this is. Yeah, I think this is one of the first movie toys, because this one came out in 2008. So, because this one's a little bit more interactive, like the one I had as a kid. So yeah, so we had this Crane, and he's super cool because like, so we love it. We love it. And then we also have these little random things. I don't know what they are. So we have these little things. Have monkey, mantis, and viper. And then we also have a Crane one. I don't know what these are. I'm not going to display them. Oh, I don't know what they are, but they're really cool. And then we'll have another one, which is my girl Tigress. I love Tigress. And of course, I'm super excited to have this, which is the Tigress McDonald toys. And she's from 2008, so I'm assuming she's the first movie Tigress. And she's actually, like the Tigress McDonald toys is the ones I always wanted as a kid, because Tigress was like, I thought she was the best thing as a kid. So I'm super excited to have a Tigress toy, especially, you know, Tigress and Poe. Hello, we ship that. And he asked my opinion on the new Kung Fu Panda show. I don't know how I feel about it, because so far I don't see like the Furious 5 on it, so I'm just like, but yeah. But also from this store, I came back the next day with cash, because I was fully aware that I want to buy this. So I had the Judy Hopps plush, and she was $3, because I had a, he's somewhere, he's buried in Mount Plushmore. I said maybe stay tuned on the Tiffriff, my Instagram account, for my collecting. But I saw she had this Judy from the Disney store for $3, and I'm like, yes, I needed her because I have the Nick that matches this that I got from a thrift store too. I think I paid around the same price. Like, I paid $3 for her, and I think I paid $3 for Nick. So I'm glad to have the matching Judy, because I'm a giant Zootopia fan, you can't tell. But underneath my Frozen Zoom Zooms, I have the Zootopia Zoom Zooms, and I would start a Zootopia like collection if I can. I mean, I own a lot of Zootopia stuff. I have this, I have the Zoom Zooms, I have Nick, and I have almost all the Disney pins at the time when they came out. So like, everyone was a giant Zootopia fan. So I'm so glad that I have this Judy. So I got it from all from the same thrift store. I said I was so obsessed with this thrift store that I made my sister go over there because they had some Kingdom Hearts action figures, and then they were like $10, and they're like very fancy. So she got those, and like I really love this vendor. I didn't know what the vendor's name because they were like a thrift store. Like hello, I'm so obsessed with all the stuff that I got from this. And like bruh, I barely paid like $5 for all of this, so or $6. So I am super happy with my purchase. Okay, to the next stuff. So the Art Alley stuff I bought on Saturday, and this tourist I just showed you now I also bought on Saturday. But on Saturday was the best day of this convention because I actually won the cosplay contest, which is kind of wild to me because I wouldn't think I was gonna win because I was Elsa, and I also have a cosplay breakdown and make a tutorial on my Elsa costume here on this channel. Like it was one of like the first costume videos I ever uploaded. But yeah, I was expecting to win as Elsa, but not only did I win, I won like the master / excellent class of this convention because like this convention has 4 different groups. It has beginners, intermediate, advanced, and group. And at first I signed up for intermediate, but they thought my costume was too good. They bumped me up to masters, and when they did that, like, oh great, I'm gonna lose. Because when I think of masters, I didn't think of me, right? But somehow I won this whole convention, and so I got a lot of cool stuff because I won. I got this free T-shirt from Washington State SummerCon, which I love. I got a free autograph, which I'll get there in a second. I got some cash. I got a certificate. And then I got some pins and stuff, like some SummerCon merch, so I thought I would show you guys. But yeah, one of the first things I got, of course, was this t-shirt. And I have a few options, but I chose the most basic one because I liked it. So yeah, and also I got like the full pin set and a lanyard, so I cannot wait to show you guys it because I have actually not looked at it. So yeah, I'm super excited because I collect pins, buttons, and all that stuff because I said I make Ida bags. They're like my favorite thing. So yeah. So from this we have the SummerCon lanyard, which is great because I love lanyards. So you have this like the icon on one side and the logo on the other side, and I love it. I can't wait. I don't know if you can see, but back here is my lanyard collection. So I'm super excited about that. But now I have all the pins that they offer me. So we have this like Captain Kirk pin, which is awesome because I'm a giant Star Trek fan, and I'll get that in a second. But yeah, I have this Star Trek pin, which I love. That looks like the icon. And then we have, I don't know what's in here, so we just love this plastic crinkle noise. Anyways, so let's see. We have this Master Chief one because the voice of Master Chief Cortana and like the 1, 2, 3 guy who doesn't know when you play the single player mode, he's like, the guy who named Erase whatever. But yeah, we have Master Chief here with the little sword. Like I love it. Love it. I know Halo. And then we have a Palpatine one because the guy who played the Emperor was there and I actually met him. It was kind of funny because, my brother wanted to go meet him. And I was dressed as Marinette. So everyone was in their Star Wars costume. I'm over here dressed as Marinette. And it was so funny. I was so out of place. But yeah. Like everybody was literally dressed as Star Wars. And then there's me, who was Miraculous Ladybug. But yeah, we have Palpatine here. And then we have Rocket, which is my spirit animal. A lot of people say my personality is Rocket. So, from Guardian of the Galaxy. So we have him. And then we have the SummerCon. This thing. So that's pretty cool. So those are the pins I got with the lanyard and the t-shirt. So that's one of my prizes from the cosplay contest. And so I won some cash and I won a free autograph. And I feel like I got something else. I cannot remember, but like it was a good prize. So yeah. And a surprise because I said I didn't expect to win. So that's the stuff that I got from the actual SummerCon stuff itself. So let's move on to the last couple of things in this video. So I had like a little rant I did to I don't remember if it was my brother or somebody close to me, but I do rants all the time, like girl rants all the time. But one thing that I did rant about was not really a rant, but kind of thing that I want to happen eventually, because like I just started doll collecting like a few almost a year now. I started really collecting in November of 2021. That when I started going hardcore. I feel like honestly maybe even later than that. I think I probably got hardcore collecting probably in January after Christmas. So, but I watch a lot of doll videos. I watch a lot of collection videos. I mean, I know these people are collecting for years, and I want to be collecting for like basically a year, right? So like, of course I have really cool dolls, but like, man, I wish I had some cool unique dolls in my collection. I mean, I'm sure some of you be like, Tiffany, you have like the Miraculous Ladybug Bondi dolls and all that stuff. Like, yes, I do have cool dolls, and I am thankful for the dolls that I have. But this part of me that like, I really want like, that cool doll that I know that nobody gonna have, and I wasn't expecting to actually get a cool doll that nobody really has, because I didn't know like. If I didn't know this doll existed, I thought that everybody really knew this doll existed. So, but if you're on my Instagram, I said you should just go follow Chick-fil-A's Popcorn. We get all the fun stuff over there. This is the doll that everybody went kind of crazy for, and we all kind of make fun of because like it's great. And I know that not a lot of doll collectors will have this specific doll or doll line, and I saw this, I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted, and I'm super excited to have it. So what I'm talking about here is the Monty Python, the Holy Grail dolls. Like, did you know they made Monty Python dolls? Because I didn't. Like, bruh, like, I saw this, and I mean, I could do a more in-depth video if you want of this doll, so let me know down below. But like, I saw this this doll, and I was dressed as Elsa, and I saw this at this one comic book vendor, and this is the only doll they had, and I saw this, and I went up and I typed it, and I went to my brother like, oh my gosh, it's a Monty Python, the Holy Grail doll. And like, you don't know, I love this movie. Like, I watch it all the time. I had it like memorized. I even did like a marching band show in high school on the Holy Grail, and we had coconuts and everything. Like, you girl know Monty Python. And so he thought it was Lancelot, but it's not Lancelot. It's actually Sir Benavir, right? And I told him, he's like, what scene he's in? And I said, because I was so blinded. Maybe because I was wearing color contacts. Like, I did not see this duck, right? So I explained to him, oh, you know, in the scene with the witch, and they're like, you know, they've got to execute her, and the guy's like, you know, he turned me into a mute. And he's like, a mute? Well, I got better, right? Like, all of that. That scene, he was in there, part of that scene, that when they introduced him. And, you know, King Arthur came over, and he's like, duck. And we say that line all the time in this house. And so when I saw they had the doll of this guy, like, I want all the Monty Python dolls now. Because, like, I didn't know that this doll existed. So I'm just like, so I started on Saturday, and the guy at the comic book stand was kind of laughing at me. He's like, I didn't know Elsa knew so much about Monty Python. I'm like, you just don't understand. This doll was amazing. It was like $45. I don't know if I paid a lot of money for it or not, but it was worth it for me because like I didn't know until the second day that he came with the duck that I was talking about, and I'm just like, so I'm glad I have a unique doll in my collection now that I know not a lot of people are gonna have, because like I didn't know Monty Python dolls existed, but this doll is amazing. He is amazing. Like, he's awesome. And like, I had to get him the next day because I told my Instagram about it. They're like, Tiffany, if you don't get the Monty Python doll, who are you? So I got it, and then we all just went crazy for it. And it's up in display in my living room so everybody can see it, and we just love it. Like, it's a Monty Python doll. I can't get over it. But yeah, here's the close look at the box. I love it. And like, here is the side. He had the Holy Grail they're looking for right here. And like, you should pause and read this because it's so funny. Like, I'm not gonna read the whole box. I said, if you want to do a more in-depth view of just this thing alone, I can. But like, they have the whole set here, and like, I really want to collect all of the dolls one day. Like, I really want King Arthur, I want Lancelot, I want Sir Robin, I want this guy, and can't remember his name, but this one too. Like, I need all the Monty Python dolls now because I'm obsessed, and I need them so bad. So I'm so glad that I had at least one to hold me for now. But I think it's so cool. Like, even the bottom here, oh, it's upside down, so no you can't read it. Like, it's so characterized, and I'm obsessed. Like, I almost thought taking him out of the box, but then I look at this because the box is kind of beat up and stuff. But I this box is too, like, this whole thing is amazing. So I'm totally obsessed with it. And yeah, and this came out in 2001, I think, because that's what it says on the like copyright thing. So yeah, it's just, if you want a more in-depth view, I can, but this doll is amazing, and it's like one of the best things I got at this toy show, and I'm finally glad that I had a unique doll in my collection that I know that most people won't have. So I'm very excited. So yeah, so this is Terry Jones as Sir Bedivere from Monty Python, The Holy Grail. I wish they had like a Black Knight doll that you can remove his limbs. They should have that. But anyways, sorry, my hair got caught in my eyelash and I saw my light flashing through my eyes. But anyways, let's move on to the last bits of this video, which is super awesome. So let's just dive next to the next part. And I'm sorry if I'm like boring all over the place in this video. I have not filmed in like a month, so anyway, next scene. Y'all, I was saving the best for last. And like, what is it, Tiffany? That's a great question. The thing that I was saving best for last. So, if you don't know, but I got the hints throughout this video, I'm a giant Star Trek fan. And they announced at SummerCon that William Shatner is going to SummerCon. So, of course, I had to go and meet him. And I was terrified to meet him because, like, bro, he's such a big celebrity in my opinion. Like, he's freaking Captain Kirk, the OG one. So, and he was very expensive to meet. Like, me and my sister had to split the photo cost because it was like 140, I think I paid in the end. And so, like, we had to split the cost because it was so expensive to meet him. But it was totally worth it. And it was this whole thing. But I had a really funny story. But that can be a different day because this video is already long. But yeah, so I paid for a photo op with William Shatner. So here's the photo. Like, look at us. That's me. That's my sister, Elriff. Go follow her on Instagram too. And that's William Shatner. Like, hello. We look amazing. And like, I was so nervous because like I had costume difficulties because one thing, this short barely covers my butt. So I thought that this skirt would right up and I would flash him. But I brought special underpants to wear. Like, not underpants, like undershorts to wear. So I did not flash him. But yeah. But here we look. Do we look awesome? I think we look awesome. But as I was really sad because I really wanted an autograph of William Shatner because I want one. Like, it's just because I'm such a giant fan and like I grew up watching him. But I feel like everybody grew up watching him. But like, I really want an autograph, but I cannot afford a photo and an autograph. So that why, and the photograph was cheaper for me because I split it with my sister. But since I won the cosplay contest, I got a free autograph, which I think was a free photo op. But I asked the people in charge, like, I already paid for my photo op, can I get an autograph instead? Like, oh yeah, sure. So I got a free William Shatner autograph. Like this, like the autograph's like 120, 130. But look, a signed William Shatner autograph, and it's, you know, it is real, and I have the sticker and everything to prove it. I got it all proved and stuff. But yeah, this is one of the coolest things in my collection is the signed William Shatner print. And I picked this print specifically because he had different options. I chose him because he's holding the Star Trek Enterprise, USS Enterprise, sorry. And like the original Enterprise, it was actually like a little scale model and they just do shots of it. So you see like the opening stuff, it's this little toy model. So I think that's what he's holding right here. And like, I had to get this print, so I was super excited, and he did sign it, and I have photos of him signing it, and it's really great. So yeah, I'm just thankful that I won the cosplay contest. So not only I got my photo, but I got a William Shatner autograph, and I think that's the coolest thing of this haul, that I got a signed William Shatner autograph for free. So blew my mind. So that's all for today's video, and I hope you find it interesting. I hope you didn't find it boring or cringy, and I guess I'll see you in my next one. Don't know what it is, but I hope you watch it. Bye!